ingredients I'm going to be using for this recipe are bulgur wheat, salt, red kidney beans, coconut milk, water, plant butter, green onions, garlic, and thyme. We set the water and the coconut milk in a pot and turn on the heat under it. We're going to now add the thyme, the scallion, and the garlic. That we add our garlic, green onion, and thyme to the mixture of water and coconut milk. We're going to now cover our pot and we're going to allow it to be on medium heat. We're going to allow it to boil, to come to a boil, and then we'll reduce the heat and let it cook for about 5 minutes. So this is where the coconut milk has been cooked for 5 minutes with the onions, the green onions, the thyme, and the garlic. At this time, we're going to add our butter and our salt. So we're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter, we're adding salt to taste, and we're going to stir our pot a little bit just so the butter can be dissolved. Okay. We're going to turn up at the heat to high to allow our butter to dissolve a bit faster, and we're going to stir while that's happening. Alright, so it looks as if our butter has been fully dissolved. So at this time we're going to be pouring in our bulgur wheat. And then we're going to immediately stir so that everything can be properly mixed into the seasoned liquid. We're now going to replace our cover. We see that the bulgur is in and the water is boiling, so we have a very high level boil going on. We're going to cover our pot and we're going to turn our stove all the way down. I'm going to just turn it to that dial right between low and 2. You could also turn it down to the low if you so desire. So I'm going to leave it here until the water has been totally dried out of, or the liquid rather, is totally dried out of our pot. Looking at our pot, we see that the liquid is almost dried out. So what we're going to be doing at this time, we're going to be stirring the bulgur wheat so that the cooking can be distributed. All right, there's a sprig of thyme in the way. We can just set that aside there. We're going to stir until everything is incorporated and evenly distributed again, so that way everything will be properly cooked through. And then we're going to go ahead and put back the cover on our pot. We're still going to allow it to dry some more to get out some of the liquid. The objective is for all the liquid to go and we just have bulgur wheat left. Checking on our pot, and this is what it looks like when all of the liquid has been dried out of our bulgur wheat. So we're going to go ahead now and we're going to add our peas or kidney beans. We now pour the kidney beans in the bulgur wheat, and we're going to stir all the beans in, and we're going to make sure that they are evenly distributed in our bulgur wheat. You will notice that I have removed the green onions as well as the thyme. They were just in the way at this point. They have been fully cooked in our bulgur wheat, so we don't need them anymore. So I've removed them, and we're going to mix. We're stirring in everything with a fork, as you will notice, so that everything can be well incorporated in our bulgur wheat. So this is pretty much all dried out. All the liquids have been incorporated in our wheat. So we'll now allow it to steam further until our beans get the flavor and everything is evenly flavored. So we'll allow it to simmer, or steam rather, for probably 5 minutes. Then after that it should be all ready. We are giving this a last stir before we turn off our stove. It has been steaming, or bulgur wheat that is, has been steaming for, actually I made it go up to 10 minutes instead of 5, and we're now stirring it for the last time before we turn off our stove. Okay, so I will now put some in a plate and give you a good visual as to what the finished product looks like. All done with our bulgur meal. This is what the finished product looks like. So I'm just giving you a very close visual of the finished product. So this is all very tender, and you can see that our kidney beans are incorporated. There you have it.